Retirement often seems like a distant goal, a dream you work towards for decades, envisioning relaxation and freedom after a long, grueling career. But for some, retirement isn't just a distant dream. It's something worth considering sooner than expected. The decision to retire early can be life-changing, and it's not always based on age or financial benchmarks. Instead, several personal and professional signals may suggest that it's time to step away from your current job, regardless of how far you think you are from retirement. While traditional retirement planning revolves around having a certain amount of savings or reaching a particular age, there are deeper, more personal signs that indicate it might be the right moment to retire earlier than you had planned. Here are 8 key signs that it may be time to take the leap into early retirement. 1. You've lost interest in your job. One of the clearest indicators that it might be time to retire earlier than you expected is when you no longer feel passionate or engaged with your work. Work often becomes an exciting challenge, but over time, if it starts to feel like a repetitive, unfulfilling task, it may be a sign that your interests have changed. If you wake up each day dreading going to work, or constantly find yourself thinking about how you would rather be spending your time elsewhere, it might be a clue that retirement is the right move for you. Lack of enthusiasm at work can be mentally draining, affecting your overall happiness and sense of well-being. If the joy and fulfillment you once found in your profession have diminished, stepping away from it can give you the chance to rediscover your passions, pursue hobbies, or explore new opportunities that align with your evolving desires. 2. You're financially prepared. While it's essential to think about the financial aspects before making any drastic decision, early retirement doesn't necessarily mean you have to wait until you hit a specific age or reach a predetermined savings goal. If you've done proper financial planning and have built a solid nest egg through savings, investments, and retirement accounts, you might be in a position to retire earlier than you expected. Consider whether your financial resources can sustain your lifestyle without having to work. This includes not only your current living expenses, but also healthcare, emergencies, and any plans you have for travel, hobbies, or other experiences. If you're able to live comfortably without income from a job and maintain your desired quality of life, early retirement may be a viable option. 3. Your health is suffering. Another important factor to consider when deciding whether to retire earlier is your physical and mental health. Stress, long hours, or a physically demanding job can take a significant toll on your body and mind. If you find that your work is negatively affecting your health, whether that's through chronic stress, lack of sleep, or physical ailments, it might be time to rethink your priorities and consider stepping back. Early retirement can provide you with the opportunity to focus on your health and well-being. You'll have more time to exercise, eat healthier, manage stress, and relax. Taking a break from the daily grind to focus on yourself could potentially help you improve your quality of life and extend your longevity. 4. You have other passions or projects to pursue. Do you have other passions or projects that you've always wanted to focus on but never had the time for? Whether it's starting a business, writing a book, painting, traveling the world, or volunteering, early retirement might offer the freedom you need to pursue those goals. If you feel like there's more to life than your current job and are eager to explore other interests, it could be a good sign that it's time to retire earlier than planned. Spending time on activities you truly enjoy can be both rewarding and fulfilling. Early retirement allows you the freedom to make your dreams a reality, whether that's following a creative passion or getting involved in causes that matter to you. The joy that comes from pursuing something you love can be far more rewarding than continuing in a job that no longer brings you satisfaction. 5. You've achieved what you set out to do. Throughout your career, you may have had specific goals or milestones that you set out to achieve. These could be career-related, such as promotions, or professional recognition, or personal, like raising a family or reaching financial independence. If you've already achieved everything you wanted to in your career, it may be time to step back and retire. When you've reached your desired achievements and no longer feel the need to climb the corporate ladder, continuing to work may feel unnecessary. Rather than forcing yourself to remain in a job out of habit or obligation, it might be the right time to retire early and enjoy the fruits of your labor. 6. You're feeling burned out. Burnout is a serious issue that affects many professionals at various stages of their careers. It can manifest as physical exhaustion, emotional fatigue, and a sense of disillusionment with work. If you're constantly feeling drained, unmotivated, and disconnected from your job, it may be a strong indication that your body and mind need a break. Burnout often leads to decreased productivity, poor mental health, and strained relationships. Retiring earlier than planned can give you the time and space you need to recover and restore your energy. It might be the perfect time to focus on your well-being and give yourself a break from the relentless demands of the workplace. 7. You're ready to enjoy your life. Now, for many people, retirement is often thought of as something that will happen far down the road, when you're old enough or when you've saved enough. However, there's a growing realization that life is too short to keep putting off enjoying what really matters. If you find yourself constantly dreaming of a life where you have more time to relax, explore, and spend time doing what truly brings you joy, early retirement might be the key to unlocking that happiness now. The idea of deferring life's pleasures for the sake of work often leads to feelings of dissatisfaction and missed opportunities. It's common for people to think they need to wait until retirement age to start doing what they love. But why should you wait? Early retirement gives you the freedom to live life on your own terms, without the constraints of a rigid work schedule. This could mean taking up hobbies that you've neglected over the years, starting a new adventure, or diving into personal projects that excite you. It could also mean traveling to places you've always dreamed of exploring, meeting new people, or simply relaxing in a way that work has never allowed you to. If you're constantly looking forward to the future and hoping that someday you'll have time for the things that bring you joy, now might be the time to shift your mindset. Instead of continuing to wait for the right time, you could make that time now by embracing early retirement. After all, the longer you postpone the pursuit of happiness, the more life you risk missing out on. Choosing to retire early isn't just about quitting your job. It's about embracing the idea that life is meant to be lived in the present. Early retirement can be your ticket to a life filled with the things you love, at the time when you're most able to appreciate and enjoy them. Don't wait for the future to arrive. Make it happen today. 8. You want to spend more time with loved ones. As people grow older, their priorities often shift from career ambitions and professional success to the relationships and connections they share with family and friends. If you find yourself yearning to spend more quality time with loved ones, early retirement could give you the gift of time that you can't otherwise get when you're tied to a full-time job. Life is fleeting, and one of the most valuable things we have is the opportunity to share time with the people who matter most to us. Perhaps you've watched your children grow up or missed important moments with your parents because of work commitments. Maybe you've been too busy to nurture your friendships or missed the chance to help a loved one in need. If this is the case, the idea of early retirement could be particularly appealing. It would free you up to prioritize the people you care about without the stress of managing a career alongside personal obligations. Retiring early doesn't just offer you more time. It offers you more meaningful moments. You could be there for family gatherings, milestones, or important events. You could spend weekends traveling with your spouse or helping out with your children or grandchildren. Early retirement means you can engage with the lives of the people you love in a much more substantial way, being present for them when they need you and sharing experiences that create lasting memories. Moreover, as we age, time with loved ones becomes increasingly precious. The unexpected loss of a close friend or family member can serve as a stark reminder of how valuable time is. Early retirement allows you to avoid the regret of having missed out on relationships that are most important to you. Instead of sacrificing time with your loved ones in pursuit of a paycheck, early retirement provides the opportunity to reconnect with them on a deeper level. Ultimately, retirement can be the time to strengthen the bonds you've built with family and friends, creating an enriching new chapter in your life. By retiring earlier, you not only gain time to pursue your own passions, but also create space to share your life with those who bring you joy. The decision to retire earlier than you initially planned is one that should be based on careful reflection and a deep understanding of your personal circumstances. It's not simply about being financially prepared or reaching a certain age. It's about knowing when your life and well-being deserve a shift towards something more fulfilling. The signs that you might be ready for early retirement go far beyond the traditional markers of age and finances. If you're losing interest in your work, suffering from health issues, or feeling disconnected from the passions and relationships that matter most to you, it might be time to take a step back and reassess. Retirement is no longer a one-size-fits-all concept. It's no longer just about stopping work at the age of 65. Today, it's about choosing to live life on your own terms. If you've already achieved financial independence or have other pursuits that light up your soul, there's no reason to wait until the traditional retirement age to start enjoying the fruits of your labor. Early retirement gives you the freedom to create a life that aligns with your values, goals, and desires. If you've been feeling burned out, yearning to spend more time with loved ones, or simply looking for a change of pace, it's important to acknowledge those feelings. Retirement isn't just about stopping work. It's about gaining the freedom to design a life that is meaningful to you. Imagine having the time and space to take care of your health, nurture relationships, explore your hobbies, or just relax and enjoy the world at your own pace. The decision to retire early can feel empowering. It's a chance to start fresh, to redirect your energy toward the things that truly matter. Ultimately, life is too short to keep putting off happiness, fulfillment, and meaningful experiences. If the signs are pointing to early retirement, don't ignore them. Take the leap, embrace the freedom that comes with it, and start living the life you've always dreamed of. Retirement doesn't have to be something that happens in the distant future. It can be your reality today.